Welcome back, everybody. Game 3, Hadrada here, with the MPT Strategy Masters Game 3, Week 1. And I'll put some music on again in the background. Hope the volume is still fine. We're drafting the civilizations right now, but I'll give you a look at the map draft first, if you didn't catch it, if you're on YouTube. You can see the maps here. The two in the middle are banned. We will not see them in the series. The other four maps are playable. For this particular game though, Silk Road has been chosen as the map. Silk Road will be the map. If you're not familiar, you can do !maps in the chat. There's a link to YouTube where all the maps are shown. You can see what they look like. Silk Road, a relatively easily map to grasp, with a small little twist compared to regular MPT, but overall a pretty straightforward map. Unlike the last one that we just played. That was pretty wild. Sadly, my messaging app is bugging me. I'll try to reach out to Halu somehow. Okay, well, now let's jump into the Civ draft, shall we? Because that has already been completed, so I can slowly but surely reveal to you guys which Civ both sides are taking. Just so you know, okay. Okay, good then. We've got it all selected. I'm so sorry guys, I'm still talking to a bit of the players, but I'll slowly but surely unveil the Civ picks here. With Incas versus Sumerians at the top. And I will have to... Okay, now we got it all set up. So this is basically a pretty regular MPT map with good land, really good land. Enemy not really far away, distances pretty close, and trading with your team being possible. So the first selections were Inca and Sumeria. The next two selections were Iroquois and Persia, interestingly. Okay. So, Antiquity is saying that picking Rome so early could be a big problem, because I guess you rate it pretty highly as an MPT civ overall. Well, neither side has selected it here. Persia was selected, however. Yeah, obviously Suti's team can't select Rome again, but Riva's team could. We'll see when it will come out for them, if at all. Let me see if they are all correctly toggled. Aztec at 3, yes. Alus Inca at 4, yes. Persia to 2, yes. Inca to 7. Okay, there we go. The rest seems all correctly set up. And the last picks, I'm so sorry guys, Aztecs and Inca, I just spoiled it for you, I'm so sorry. This is the drafts. Again, we have one civ overlapping for both teams, but the other two not really. Okay, everybody seems correctly toggled. We're launching into the game for the reload, for the spectator setup to happen. We're slowly gonna get to the real launch, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're having some tech issues, but we're getting on top of them apparently. Okay, we're all good. I'm setting up the spectator mode again. Actually, I'll just take you guys along for the ride. Why not? This is it. Actually, oop, that is a mistake in the bar at the top. It needs to say 1 to 1 in terms of the score. Bottom right slideshow is hopefully adjusted, so I can now get to planting my spies. Well, that's already a missed spy. That sucks. But we were perfect in the last game, so we were bound to finally miss. Wow, another miss here, really. I guess that's what happens. Aztec and Sumo we're still waiting for. Oh, excuse me guys. Okay. We're setting up the spectate still. There we go, Aztecs have planted. We can try to spy there. Naturally fails. Okay. Well, again, this is just for the spectator mode to get set up. We'll need a second here to reload after this, but the game is sure to commence somewhat shortly. There we go. Samaria also planting. At least half of the spies landed. I can live with that. Hopefully we'll get to end the turns here soon enough. And this could explode fairly quickly, guys. Like the distance here between the players is deceptively small because of all these roads, guys. There could be some shenanigans. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Nice. We are reloading now. Okay. Okay. Nice. We're on our way, guys. I'm gonna ping in Steam, I believe, that we're about to get in. If it lets me, because the app broke on me, sadly. Here we are for the reload. And then we should get going any minute. Okay, one more guy missing for the reload. There we go, Elk. Glad to see him. And we're on our way into the second screen. Did Team City pick Iroquois over Persia and Celts? Yes. We can take a look at the Civ draft here again. Persia feels so strong if iron on this size. Persia feels strong with the roads as well. It sounds pretty Persian, doesn't it? There we are. Got the save file. Checked in and ready. You're saying Persia and Celts feel really strong. Yeah, they do. I mean, I'm not sure if you checked out the map yet, but keep in mind that one more map will be played and then a random MPT map in Game 5. Like, no matter how this game ends, Game 4 will have to happen on either Clontarf or Myeongnyang. And those are two very special maps. Especially Myeongnyang. I think on Myeongnyang, Celts could be amazing as well. Clontarf sounds really good for Persians, I believe. And yeah, on a random MPT map, maybe you want to save Celts for that as well, if you're assuming this goes to a Game 5. Okay, now we've talked a lot, enough though, I have to get into the game. I just launched it, the real actual game. Okay. Here we are. How beautiful. Game 3 of the tourney. Team Sooty against Team Reaver. It's tied at 1-1 right now. And we have the map Silk Road right here. Well, there is silk and there is a road. Suji has Aztec Persia for the next game, at least. Yeah, they still haven't picked Aztecs, they still haven't picked Persians. They still haven't picked Babylon either. Yeah. Yeah, and as I said, right, it depends if you win or lose this game. I think. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm just saying, like, it depends heavily on if you win or lose this game. Because if you win, then you have to play the next map on whatever the enemy on whatever the enemy wants, either Clontarf or Myeongnyang. But if you lose here, you get to pick Clontarf or Myeongnyang, and if assuming you win there, then you have the final game on a random MPT map, as I said. Inca is east or west. I hope he isn't asking me that. Both Incans are actually opposite to each other. Feels like Obi has the better spot for Incans though, right? Because he can double onto this road super easily, whereas TV can't do that. And Obi spawns with the horses, TV spawns with the iron. Elk spawns with the horses though, so that is naturally the selection. Okay. Oh, I'm holding this up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I was the idiot, as per usual. Okay. Nobody disbanding their settlers. Great. So, now we get going. I'm so sorry for stalling this for so long. There was no point. I'm sorry. It's late. It's real late. This must have been a mismove with the scout, surely. Is he asking me this? Seriously? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But this is really nice. You can do a drive-by con here. Look at it. You can actually do a drive-by con if you walk on the road. You wait here, contact your teammate, and then you keep moving in the same turn. That sounds really funny. First Chasqui already out for Muhammad Barracks. And we're gonna get the road connection rather early here with the Incans. Actually, it might be a trap. You might not actually even need to have the Iroquois on the horse side. You only need to road these two tiles and then you can get horse passed across the map from your teammate. Ooh, TV actually leaves the road in order to get contact here. That doesn't sound efficient. Obi gonna be at the enemy real fast though. I hope TV is aware of how fast the enemy can reach you on this map. As it is crazy early. And then in the middle we have Sumeria against Aztecs, just kind of... I feel like Sumeria is a bit of an odd pick for this map, isn't it? You're not crazy close to the enemy, and you have amazing land. So I feel like this is a good spot for like any carry civ as well. Because you could even argue that these two civs in the middle are the furthest apart from each other. So let's see how good Obi can get over there. He can move up until here during this turn, I believe. Yep. And the next turn he can do that, and move until here, can't he? Okay, now we have a Chasqui out of Cusco as well. He moves onto the hill. Well, let's see what this encounter will be like. Looks like Obi stalled his growth in order to get the Chasqui out, whereas Cusco down here, the pink Cusco, is already size 2. You don't like the Iroquois pick here. How so? This is like I feel like this is a really nicely big map, and you can even move around you can move a stack of mounted warriors around the road and attack the enemy on the opposite side. I feel like mobility can pay off pretty big on this map with all of its roads. Yeah, we have the Chasqui already coming in from Obi, and both players now realizing this. That's a disgusting color for Inca. Oh, it's orange. Get over it. Is there a good prediction here? Prediction. A long-term prediction. Something like What do we do? Which Inca will get a kill first? Obi, TV, or none? We give 10 minutes. Well, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to predict. Place your channel points, and we have Obi already stirring up chaos here. Look at this. Still no units for Elk. Oh no, never mind. He has a warrior forward. Okay. Warrior forward from Elk. Obi going out to gather the huts, which are again in predictable places. Scout a little bit in danger there for TV. You gotta be careful with the chest because they can use your road as well behind you, right? I'm not sure they actually saw each other yet here in the middle. I don't think they did. Ooh, interesting. TV, I think, used a gathering point here. Or what is it called? What is it called in Civ? Oh god, I'm already forgetting the language. A rally point. He might have used a rally point here, and Obi might not have seen the Chasqui move out. It's possible. Now extremely open at home. I hope this Chasqui won't catch him off guard at some point. Does game go turn limit? Is a good prediction, you say? Not sure. Okay, well, let's see. TV defending his tiles. Let's see how many units he has. Enough warriors here, it seems, for the time being. Jaguars. I like Aztecs in the middle of the map always, and again, I think mobility is pretty powerful in this map, so I like the Aztecs pick a lot more than the Sumerian pick for the center position here. In general, this doesn't really seem like an amazing Sumerian map to me, but again, if you have Zardos on your team, I guess you're always going to pick Sumeria, aren't you? It's just this Civ I associate with him for some reason. Well, this tile is going to be worked. Fair enough. Definitely. Oh, this is huge, isn't it? Obi having the priority here, seeing everything that happens and kind of keeping TV honest, forcing him to keep a lot at home. Warrior in Persia cap, C. It's Halu over here. What does he have? Oh, well, I don't have a spy on him yet. So I'll try to get that actually real quick during this turn. Oh shit, I hope this doesn't mess his turn up. Okay, well, I'll try for Iroquois next turn. Let's see. Sumeria declares war on the Aztecs. I think that was a retreat. I think no Golden Age is there. That was a gamble for Zardos. Let's plant that spy on the Iroquois next, if we can. Yes, okay, at least that one landed. Sadly, we don't know what Alu has, but he has those wet warriors, so he looks rather safe. This is big though, a Jaguar warrior here on the backline road. A lot of mobility there. Tracking GAs will be huge this game, I bet. I'm really horrible at it though, so for me as a spectator, it won't happen. Ooh, look at this. Kismic. Oh, I don't have the burn cap, do I? I still have my burn cap emote. How beautiful. Hey, I didn't use that in ages. I disabled a couple of emotes that I hadn't been using, such as the tournament ones with Cheese, Anti, and Halu. Glad to still have the burn cap though. Okay, well, we have the burn cap. People out scouting, blocking hills, although here Halu is already finding a workaround. Aztecs declaring war. Where did Kismet just hit into this warrior on the forest for some reason? I'm a bit confused. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. He must have. Something like that, at least. Okay, well, we're gonna get a coastal city now from the Aztecs. First coastal city. Actually, not the first coastal city in this game. The corner cities, the iron cities, are actually also coastal. The horse starts are not coastal, though. Okay, he just slammed the Jag into there, fair enough. Oh, there we go. 1 HP Jaguar into Tenochtitlan. Okay, scary. Scary. Ooh, with... Oh, don't tell me. Ooh, the road. Is the road gonna mess up Kismik? Oh, Auntie, what about your prediction? What about your prediction? There's no way this happens. Kismik, you can't beat your own record from the previous game and die even faster. There's no way. There's no way this happens. Oh, you kept your bet low. Because Kismik and Halu are on the other team. Don't tell me this happens. It happens. It's gonna happen. TV, seize the moment. He has to sense it. It's Kismik. He sees the city as well. Sense it. You need to have... That's the... TV told me he hasn't played Civ in ages, and he had been playing Valorant a lot. So that's why you can see his CIV3 senses have completely died down. Any active Civ player goes for the kill here on Kismik. Yes! Come on. There's no way. It's not... I was on the forest! What? Oh, start of turn. Start of turn. I thought he somehow had a... He actually got it off! I was confused. I thought he somehow had a move left after stepping on the forest. No way! No way! He actually got that off. That was a weird move, weird looking move, but my god. I mean, that's game over, right? On this map, there's no way you have a chance if you spawn so far apart from each other. Like, you can't control the road in between. The enemy can literally pressure both of your cities at once, because he can move big stacks in between you guys on the road. There's no way you come back from this, is there? GA taken by Halu on one city? Well, they have to get creative now, don't they? The Kismik pick again not paying off. That is so funny. I'm not sure you saw the lobby banter. In the lobby, Kismik was pleading with his team that he got his pick. And then they said, well, you got your pick last time and you noobed out. And now he noobs out again. And I was a fan of the Aztec. Man, it's really funny to make fun of Kismik. Obviously, this is all in good fun, right? It's like, yeah. I'm not sure how good the fun is for his team, but for me, it's all in good fun, right? But TV, man, he got it in the end. He could have been a bit smoother, not stepping onto that forest, you know. But well played. He got onto the road, and that's the thing with this map. This map is I really like this map. I really think there's a lot of competitive potential with this map. And actually, we have a pillage come through here. Interesting move by TV. I wonder if Elk is going to do the same on his side now that Persia took GA. He's got a settler out as well. Wonder where that's going to go. Man, poor Kismik. You think Elk could die to this? Well, he could, I guess, yeah. So TV got that kill. The prediction will be ended. I could do another prediction here, but I'm not really sure what could be. I'm not really sure what could be predicted here. Oh, we have the scout being killed by Obi. Interesting, as another pillage came through from TV. It's really going hard on the pillage now. he didn't get GA, obviously, from the kill, so neither player in the east has GA. The only player with GA in this game, I think, is Persia. I don't think Zardoz actually got his, did he? Let's see if I can land my spy now, though. Yes. Bless. Persia, 3 immortals so far. Let's see if more. A turn limit prediction. That is what I was thinking as well. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, well. Alu now moving out with a few here just to get his city down, I suppose. Turn limit prediction. Oh, again, I didn't turn off the music in game. I like the music, but I shouldn't have it on. I'm also not sure about the copyright situation with that music, so it's generally just meant to be a music during break times or during draft or whatever, when I'm not able to talk all the time. But in game, I actually want to be talking. The forest fir is here as well, by the way. I'm not sure if I have. Yes, I have that emote as well. Perfect. I have all the important ones for the CIV3 tourneys. Zardoz now comes over, steps into the city with the Enkidu, and Halu, he's just not gonna get to breathe in this game, is he? Across the river too, out of Persepolis, is a bit awkward. 2v3 again here, Halu and Obi for the second time this evening. Can they clutch it out again? It seems hardly doable, frankly. Actually, I'm doing a simple prediction. I'm doing a more simple prediction. Does the northern team get a kill this game? Yes. No. Two minutes. Everyone in chat, get to your PC. Switch into this tab. Stop playing on your second monitor. Get your prediction in. It's important. And he needs to farm these channel points. Get the predictions in. Okay. Well, Zydos is still sitting on one city here. Got a lot of workers. I wonder what they're going to do, because this map, it has so many possibilities. You will notice that almost all the resources appear in pairs of 3, and there's roads between everybody. So you could go for a big trading empire here if you're Sumeria and just hook all the luxuries. There's four times 3 luxuries around his capital. He could just play the trading hub. Quite possible. Entirely possible. Looks like Halu did clean up the Enkidu in his land, but that couldn't have been cheap. And there goes Elk, also trying to go out for his GA. I wonder why this is pillaged. I didn't manage to track that. I wonder who pillaged this. Could have been anyone, honestly. It could have been Barbs. Well, probably wasn't Barbs, but I don't know when they're pillaging there. Seems like a weird pillage to go for. But maybe it was Kismic with one of his jacks. For some reason. Halu is on 2 cities with his GA now. Oh, probably feel like they need a kill super soon. We can also boat around here on this map. Again, there's this little axis with the Die Islands that you can boat through. Of course, can always just boat around the regular coast of the island. This is a really nice map, I feel. Honestly, this is just a good MPT map. That early GA should translate to a win, you say. Well, let's see first if he's even gonna get the GA. I've seen crazier things in MPT. It looks like they're going to give GA to Zardos here. Oh no, Zardos is going to give GA to his teammate. That's the plan. He's going to give GA to the Inca. Okay. Well, turn ends. So we still have little action, like Sumeria not really swarming the map with all the Enkidu Elk getting on over for the GA. I wonder how they're going to do that. How he's going to pick up the GA. Is he going to be attacked into or the other way around? Twisted Why You Kill Road. Which road are we talking about? Oh, the one north, maybe. Okay. Ooh, actually we had a chop here on the forest first, didn't we? Zardos ended up chopping here. I wonder what he chopped. Just a settler? A granary? You like the random roads. Well, good to see you, a fellow road enjoyer in chat here, Ava. Ooh, we have a burn cap here. We have a burning cap. Everybody get your caps out. Your burning caps. That is dangerous when the enemy is approaching you with his win or go home doom stack. And I don't think he got GA here, did he? Maybe I missed it, Anti, but I didn't see him get the GA actually. And he's on 2 cities. He's Iroquois. There's the stack coming. Somehow he sees it. He must have had a unit left over there. I guess I'm just missing everything. But yeah, Eva, this is a good map, isn't it? I mean, look at this. Maps connecting the teammates and the enemies. Roads connecting the teammates and the enemies. Isn't this fun? Doesn't this make MPT enjoyable? Ah, that's what I said. That's what I said. And you can't get overly excited when you see somebody taking the GA until they get it. It's not there. You never know what comes up. Okay. Well, looks like Obi just gave. Oh no, Obi just cleaned up that Enkidu in his land. Fair enough. Okay, well, Elk comes out with his own mounted warrior to meet the immortals in battle for glory. Any boats? Just trying to see if anyone has any boats. No, so I don't have to watch for the sea. This is gonna get interesting here. I didn't really see the GAs being given over there. And I mean, the northern team is completely desperate right now. They're super exposed. I mean, they're not empty at home. I'm just saying that that's like they're super easy to attack, and they're gonna be down heavily in score. But Aloy's got his stack coming, and woo! What is this? Is Elk just attacking into this? He's pillaging. Okay. Oh, he got the pillage off. Loses the mounted though. That can't be worth it. Losing an archer and a mounted warrior just to pillage. Don't think that's gonna be worth it in the end. Man, Elk might be in some real trouble here. You said that he was gonna kill turn 0. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you kind of did. Maybe Persia is just unfair when they're already roaded up to their opponent. I mean, maybe. And with iron and cap. I don't know. I mean, Agri is sick. I feel like if you don't tunnel too hard on your horses and you play a regular Agri game with just a regular MPT game, boosted production by Agri, you might be able to withstand it if you know the attack is coming. But obviously you don't plan from turn 0 and just turtling against Persia, which might be the problem. At that point you kind of lose out on the scoring advantage that Agri would usually give you. Needs the GA. Ah, I don't know. It's always gonna be super hard, probably. I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this matchup is fully explored. If we have all the data there that we need to conclude that. In general, I feel like this map could lend itself to a lot of experimenting and strategizing and meta shifts, because there's so many possibilities here. Well, it looks similar to last game, right? We have this early kill on Kismic to make the game interesting. Then you feel like, oh, it's going to be an upset. Sudi's team is going to win. And then Halu and Obi work their dark magic, and somehow, are they going to be able to turn it around again? I'm not sure. But well, if it's Persia and Inca against Sumeria and Inca, Persia and Inca sounds great. The disadvantage is, even if Halu kills this, if he captures a city, he's so vulnerable everywhere. Whereas the southern team here, they are rather close together and not as vulnerable. Sargo's heavily underexpended though. I don't know. A bunch of these immortals are already low on HP. So Halu might need to heal them up, or he just slams it. Both are viable options. Alk really has little stuff to work with here. This could even be a 3v3 map for when we only have 6 players. Yeah, I mean, the map is available. I think I uploaded it for a... Well, I don't know exactly how playable the version is that I uploaded, but yeah, you can, of course. You can just disable the Koreans if you don't like them. And you can disable the double civs, so every civ only exists once. And if you do that, then it's just regular MPT without grease, so everybody's going to be happy. Okay. Well. Oh, well, Elk is reading the writing on the wall. Oh, another burn cap, another round of burning caps in the chat. Yep, that's Persepolis this time around. Halu is healing up the immortals here, possibly, or he's just gathering them all up. We'll see. 3 cities for the Incans in the south, 2 of which on fresh. In the north we have 4 cities, 3 of which on fresh. 2 cities for Persia. Well, I don't know, this could get interesting. Obi, really big score, and no GA yet, I don't think, so he could really, like, if he gets a good GA soon, he could take over as well. Okay, in moves Persia. Yeah, I totally agree. I think like keeping a bunch of units on the north would have been great. Especially since you can use this road to kind of fake pressure 2 players at once. Right? You can, like, even if you don't have a million units up here, you can kind of fake it by moving back and forth. Okay, there's the stack. It's not big anymore, but I don't think Alk has a lot left either. Well, it's not a lot. Maybe it suffices out of Niagara Falls. Possible reinforcement. Oh, I don't think he's gonna cut it, guys. Oh, I don't think it's quite gonna be enough. Is it? Is it the Elk RNG after all? Well, it seems to be for this turn. There's a lot of 1 HP units in there, but he's sadly not able to kill those off. Oh boy, what is going on? Oh, Elk hanging on the skin of his teeth. Halu's gotta go, says. Well, he said Almeida could sub him, which I granted. Well, okay, let's see. Does he want to quit next turn, or what is the idea? Is he gonna hit again? Apparently he's hitting again. Okay, re-hitting. Does he have another one? Apparently not. Okay then. We're gonna have to reload for substitution. Halo had informed me of this previously. Okay, so we reboot and get back in. Apparently has a sub lined up, so that would be useful. Whew. Well, this game is getting hot. You'll have to catch the what? Anti heading out, or so late in the evening? What are you doing? What are you doing at this hour? Okay, waiting on the guys to get back in. I guess I could turn on the music again. The pause music. Okay, guys. Sorry for the delay. This has turned into a music stream, apparently. Hopefully I remember to timestamp all these longer pauses in the YouTube video. Either way, this is... we found the sub. Almeida is here. Oh god, what is the name of the file? It's sub. Lol. So long ago, I already forgot how I named... what I named the file. Okay, back into the game we go. We are launching here. And there we are, back where we left off, with Hal's attack having faded, sort of. 2 almost at 2 HP, that is correct. But Obi being very strong here in the top right corner, maybe he can pull something off to bring his team back into the game. By the way, if anybody's out there watching this right now on Twitch or YouTube, and feels like there's a cool idea this tournament, and he knows a couple of guys that would also like to maybe play in something like this, if you message me before Thursday, so if you message me until Wednesday or something, that would be October 11th or whatever, I can get you in there for one of the next weekends. This next weekend or the weekend 2 weekends from now, I can probably get you in there, because we've got really low attendance numbers for this tourney right now. So if you have a group of 4 or 5 people that think they can make the 5 games, the times of which are able to be found in the YouTube announcement video for this tournament, then yeah, sure, tell me, and we can probably get you in there. Would be cool. Just if you'd like to participate, reach out to some people, ask if they would be interested too. The maps are fun. The maps are also to be found online if you want to check them out. Exclamation point maps in the Twitch chat gives you a link to the video with all the maps being demonstrated. And yeah, you can be in here by next week if you want. Okay, all that aside, let's look us up for the potential end game of this game 3. So Maria finally with a second city, planting closer towards the teammate. That makes sense. A fan of that. Elk further fortifying Salamanca. Gets the kill on the Immortal as well. Still no Golden Age though, I don't think. Make sure to keep the Mounted Warrior alive as well. Alu, now actually Almeida. Still on 2 cities himself here in the top, actually separated currently from his teammate with the road. A 5th city from OB. And on the river, he plants another one, so he's making immense use of this agri bonus. Whew. Okay, well. Oh, I'm actually gonna end the music again now that we're in game. How do I keep forgetting this? Okay. Score situation, well, Halu obviously was never big. Obi has a pretty decent lead, but I need a kill somewhat soon. Obi is trying to work on that, I suppose. Halu's attack had fizzled out before Almeida took over, so not sure how good the chances are this gets any better. I mean, Elk might be in GA by now, honestly. because he obviously got the attack slammed into him, and there's a chance that one of these units died to a mounted warrior. Actually, maybe we can investigate Salamanca and find out. Okay. Yep. Okay, there's a J here. He is G8, gets that 1 per turn mounted warrior. Nice. Decent spot. Decent production here. Swordsman upgrade also come through from the Inca, apparently. They've made peace. Apparently there was some trading going on there. Well, just one swordsman for now, but he was asking for money from the team earlier. Maybe that is going to be needed when Obi now makes his advance here. Road was completed there, yep. Pillage was nice from Twisted earlier, but regardless, Obi completes the Silk Road again. And he's gonna look south for damage, for retribution for what happened to Kismik. Don't tell me Obi and Halo are gonna be able to bail out Kismik for the second time tonight. Would just be cruel to their opponents, really would. Team Sudi. A lot of burning cities here, actually. Ooh, look at this. Is this a bug or something? Both Incan capitals, both Cusco's on fire. Burning caps out, everybody. Massive barbecue party going on here in the east. Well, wonder how much Persia has left in the tank. Really nothing. Seems this isn't really going places for Almeida. Obi taking matters into his own hands. Looking for a potential kill now. Has a pretty potent stack, but more swordsmen are coming out. More swordsmen being made down south in pink Inca land. And that's a much better upgrade than last turn. Looks like the workers are still workering. Obi now sees that swordsman upgrade. Can't like what he sees there. Well, you have to try something though. The score situation is not gonna get better here with Halu or Almeida not being able to pump score. I don't think Obi himself can outpump 2 opponents. And then still have the decay from the dead teammate, of course. Factor in there as well. Ooh, interesting play. Halu apparently. Almeida here able to recapture control over this tile. This might make it so Salamanca can't actually per turn mounted warriors. Well, probably still can if you micro correctly. It feels like this is going to be the pivotal attack here. Remember also the prediction we've launched here. Oh, well, the prediction time is over already, so that won't work. But yeah, the prediction that we had earlier was whether or not the northern team would get a kill in this game. The jury is still out on that. Elk still just barely holding on with a lot of mounted warriors being produced, I assume. Not the best against the archers that are facing him right now. Obi waiting on that reinforcement here, I assume. Gonna walk up one more tile, gather everyone here, and go for a double move perhaps. He's going to need another 2 turns though. Tiwanaku still or again on fire. I feel like I saw that burn a second ago. Another settler here. Obi's really serious about this whole score pumping ordeal. Well. Where's the settler going? I thought he was gonna plant here for sure. On this little nook. Moves the archers exactly. That's where I expect a potential double move to start from. How much does Twisted have? He's protecting the roads neatly. Nothing is across river either, so the reinforcements are certainly possible. Let's check in with everybody's army again. This could decide the game. And remember, the series is at 1 win to 1. So it really... Yeah, this is a decent army for the Inca down here. I feel like he should be able to survive with this. Not a lot of army for Alk there, but still enough to survive Persia for now. Third settler comes out for Halu finally. Almeida. Maybe they're thinking about trying something with boats now. I don't think Obi has enough to kill here. Want to twist it. Maybe if he gets creative with it. It's so hard though. The land is so nicely fortified across the river with hills, with cities. No walls in the cities though, so I guess that's an angle. Wonder where that city is gonna come though. Settler that Obi has coming forward. He's going to some chariots himself now with a potential upgrade apparently. Well, the Persians aren't really going to be able to upgrade again. So Obi might as well use that money. Zardo is now taking this road for good, it seems. I'd really like to see Zardos get a bit more involved. Send more Enkidu out everywhere. Force the opponent to keep units at home, so the desperate boating parties can't go on. Across the river plant here from Obi, that is potentially dangerous if he's the one getting boated at some point. And with the southern team having 3 players alive, they should have enough money to tech into boats themselves. If nothing else, then just for protection against potential boating attempts. Okay. There goes Obi. Okay, he goes all in onto that forest. A lot of archers there. Let's see how good Twisted Venue. He has played a lot of Valorant recently. Is that going to help with the reinforcements? Are there going to be any reinforcements required here? Not seeing any combat right now. Obi taking his time with this. Not just going to slam it. He knows there was a swordsman upgrade, so it's almost certainly not going to work out if he just attacks the city right now. Hill being reinforced. Not a lot of defenders there, but it's still going to be painful trying to recapture that. And in the bloody encounter in the west, it seems Almeida's forwards units have now been cleaned up for good. It seems he really is on the back foot now on this front. The Golden Age Iroquois going to be much more potent there. Even the swordsmen now coming out until fortified swordsmen on a hill across river. Don't really want to attack into that, but do you have a choice there for Obi? Is that hill just mandatory? Do you go somehow try to sneak around the cities? What is the play? Okay. Let's see where he's going. We didn't move at all. And now start of turn attacks into Tiwanaku. Let's see how this goes. There's a lot of units going down before reinforcements. Still, I don't see reinforcements. Finally, reinforcements begin, but it is a little bit late, isn't it? Well, not really interested right now in Arbela. Tiwanaku is where it's at. No 2 defenders on top. Finally, another reinforcement comes in. Now Cusco is a little bit weird. Or a little bit weak, I should say. Maybe if Obi didn't attack with all, he could now switch targets onto Cusco as well. Tiwanaku again, no 2 defenders showing. Oh, this looks a little bit sketchy for TV, but we can't know how many units are in there. There's wounded ones showing on top now. He could also reinforce from the Iron Hill, but he's not actually using units from there just yet. The attack is still going, but it seems like he's survived, or he's about to survive anyways. Elk says he survived, but more importantly, we have over here. Twisted Venue surviving this attack. A lot of archers having died. Obi has really lost a lot on this. How many units has he killed? Should save here after the big rolls. But how many units is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 units killed. That's not bad, but he lost like, must have lost like 15, 20 units. That's not easy. Yeah, I like how Zardos is now getting more involved, controlling the roads and hopefully also soon getting to the enemy's homeland. So Obi's big stack has now failed. Maybe the next route would be to take it via horseman. Maybe have a flanking maneuver going on, because Magic Peter the entire time here was quite vulnerable. Could have been snuck from the back. Was also not guarded. Well, no, actually, never mind. It was guarded pretty well in terms of vision with the sentries. Kuros coming out for defense, I suppose, from Obi. Just to have the vision. Goes out with the wounded archers, but yeah, he lost a lot there. That can't have been worth. The attempt was worth it for sure. But the trade that he has taken cannot have been a favorable one. Well, he's got that massive score, but Almeida, now replacing Halu, his score really isn't helping too much. And Kismek, he's gonna have 0 at the end of the game, isn't he? Let's check it out. Well, right now he's at 17, so he might as well have 0 at the end, yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like if the kill doesn't happen real soon, I'm not even sure if a single kill is then gonna be enough for the northern team here. Ah. I'm kind of bothered that there's no ships from the south. I really feel like you should have the money. But maybe all the money was used in that swordsman upgrade right now, so they have to be a little bit more stingy for the time being. Border expand in Tiwanaku, that's curious. Did he actually get a temple there? He must have. Okay. Well, maybe another good time to check in with the army sizes for everybody. Persia, nothing. Obi, a bit. Elk, a bit. Zardos, decent. And really nice also for TV. You need a miracle if you're the North. You're also outmatched military-wise and score-wise. Where's your edge coming from? What's your angle here? Persia really strong. I agree with Anti's assessment here in the Twitch chat from earlier. Persia looked extremely potent, but they didn't get the kill this time around, and, well, their teammate dying early couldn't have helped, but not amazing that way. Elk somehow survived in the onslaught. Actually has the most score in his team, interestingly. Agree, am I right? Okay. No concentrated efforts to do anything in specific right now from the south. They're eroding some luxuries. I hope they're passing them around. Don't be hogs. Share your wealth. Eat the rich. Or whatever the kids say nowadays. cancel settlers. My man. Obi really knows what's up here. He knows what's required to have a chance. And so the Kuras really make sense if you want to plant settlers along this Silk Road. You just got to be sure that nobody's boating. Even if nobody's boating, the land route really isn't safe either, is it? Could be mounted warriors doubling through any of these areas, although he's doing a really nice job with the warriors. He generally has a lot of vision here, Obi has. He doesn't really have enough military right now to go for another kill, but score-wise he's going to be extremely strong. No question. Well, they have about 200 score right now. Their enemies sitting at 250. I'm not counting Kismet because he's basically going to be irrelevant when the game ends. I mean, I don't know how many turns there are left. Let's check in real quick. 26? Ooh, that's actually way more than I thought. I thought we really were close to that 20 turn bar. So 26 turns left. That means Kismet's for sure going to be at or near 0. Well, near 0. And it also means Obi could potentially gain a lot of score here, but there's a lot of time still for military maneuvers. No. Score gap still kind of sitting at those 15, not including Kismet. So it doesn't really change right now. It isn't changing. Sumeria sitting outside Persia here, controlling that road is decent. Otherwise, still would like to see a bit more proactivity here. He's getting vision, I suppose. He's sitting on some mountains with decent intel there, but you wanna stop Obi from moving out like he did the previous time. You got lucky that your teammate survived there, but I'd like to see a bit more sending from Zardos. Well, honestly, like a bit more of anything. He could also expand. I don't think that's a good idea, expanding here. Like, I don't think what could be gained from expanding, but at least maybe getting the border expands in would be a good idea, because that also gives you vision, gives you a bit of safety, score. So the border expands might not be a bad idea if you're Sumeria here. The libraries. Moves in here in the west, I suppose, just to be annoying, maybe pillage a little bit. I don't assume he's actually going to hit anything. Now even daring to go for another city finally. Obi's archers, meanwhile, that is a big stack that has pretty much fully held up again. So always going to be wary of where that goes. Are we getting map making though? That I'm not sure about. Where's the Kurot that went away? Oh, it's still here. Obi's just keeping it there for the time being. Oh. Yeah, score gap has actually shrunk a decent amount over the last 2 turns. Surely there's no shot Obi can just win this by planting more cities, right? I mean, he would get attacked at some point, or the enemy would start planting cities too. Can't see this end that way. That going well for his team. elk, some mounted warriors out and about trying to save. Maybe we can pick up some loose workers, settlers, cities, barbs. But just to have the vision, it's already decent to have these units out there. I'm a bit scared that I'm gonna fall asleep in my chair, not because of the gameplay, but because I'm awake for 2 hours longer than I've been in weeks. So it's pretty hard on my body. But yeah. Interesting also that Obi doesn't pull these archers back or move into the land again with them. He's just keeping them there. I wonder what they accomplished there exactly. They're blocking the road. That's really the biggest thing they're doing. Stopping expansion northwards also. That isn't bad. Well, I'm not sure Twisted is even too keen on expanding across the river. Oh, we're working on cleaning out the vision there. Maybe he's really trying to go for a horseman play and flank to Machu Picchu. Who knows? Okay, he's making some moves now. Some archers are being moved around. Okay, the hill was taken. That's already pretty big. That is going to be another city plant there for sure. Maybe Obi can punish that. Ooh, the irrigated wine grasslands. I like it. The 3 food tiles. Kish going to grow steadily. Especially with the forests there, that's honestly worthwhile. Hmm. Would be saying they need a kill. I haven't done the math myself. This is a good turn to do the math because it is very easy. We have 230 for Team North. Team South at 195, 282. 282 against what did I say? 282, 230. Really? Well, apparently. So the score gap has gotten a little bit bigger again, around about the original extent, possibly because of Elk and Zardos's expansions. Yeah, they are gonna need a kill. I'm not sure where it's supposed to come from. It's sure as hell not going to be Almeida. He doesn't have the tools. He wasn't given the tools when he subbed in here. No, please don't tell me we're dropping. That would be bad. End of turn. Don't want to see that happen. Now we have the 20 turn limit. 20 turns left for Obi's team to find a kill. Most Importantly, above all. Okay, also asking for some iron. That's interesting. Maybe purely for defensive purposes, but I'm assuming he either wants to boat someone or he actually is going to go forward on the Persia. Ballsy, ballsy. With his better time GA. Well, initially it was a worse time GA, but at this point it's got more out of his GA than Persia did. So maybe he's strong enough to do something there. Could see it. 19 turns. The kill is gonna have to come soon, guys. You're down a lot of score. Decent upgrade from Elk, apparently. Obi. Well, the horsemen, they are scary. They can get some surprises for the team, but are they gonna get there? I wonder. Corrihuayra China. Oh, let's hope that's not gonna be a 1-for-1. Do we have any boats? I don't think we do, actually. No. Don't think either side went into map making. Would have been quite expensive for teams who constantly were asking each other for gold, I suppose. Colony even coming out from Zardos here. I was talking earlier how he might be the supplier here. Looking luxuries. Doesn't really have a lot of multiple ones of the same type, so I'm not sure how much trading is actually going on. But every luxury helps. If you've ever played this game in single player, you know, even without markets. I mean, with market it's just crazy, but even without market, every luxury really does help. There's the upgrade from Obi. It seems like he didn't have enough gold to even upgrade all of the chariots. I can't really see this being enough, but maybe he needs to find a less protected city. Something killable. Interestingly, yeah, there's the settler. I was going to say, right, we were expecting a city plant there ages ago. These, I guess, are just the road guards. The actual city is going to come out over there. Persia with another settler. Is there? Where is it? Maybe move back into the city or something. Oh, it's down here, fair enough. Sado's now getting a good impression of Obi's land. Walking around, seeing far apart city plans, seeing chariots not upgraded. Is he gonna step onto the road or onto the bonus grassland? We'll see. Fourth city now for Halu, which is Almeida. Congrats. It's not gonna be the difference making the score though. 250 score versus 305. Yeah, a score gap not getting closer. They need a kill within the next 2 or 3 turns, otherwise it's over, isn't it? I don't know exact numbers on how quick decay kicks in, but it feels roughly like the kill sort of needs to happen right now. Now this is even Obi showing his opponent the horseman upgrade has already come in. indicating that he just doesn't have enough money to upgrade all of the chariots there. Fifth city, Elk. Healthy little empire there. Also 4 on freshwater. Still just the 1 kill in this game. Can we see another? Decent chance, I think. Well, actually, Obi, I doubt it's gonna get one. Sardos, neither. Maybe Elk. Elk seems... Oh, finally we have boats. Okay, that is what I was waiting for. Best part of the game is going to start now. Gonna see some boating fun. Only for one team, though, apparently. 16 turns left. Still struggle to see how this is going to kill into a... Well, how this is going to turn into a kill, I mean. It's not exactly an armada of ships either. Is it? Last drops of gold being squeezed out of the coffers from Persia. Another 2 horses. 3. That's going to be it then. Money is also got to be a problem. Can't really expand for sure. Road also cut again here, so we can't really send massive stack down here apart from horses. Gonna go for another very far apart plant. He knows he needs that score even if he gets a kill right now. It's gonna be a close thing. Could be a commander. It is a commander! Wow, I predicted that one. That looked like a commander to me. There we have an angle for the northern team. Although it's Halu, it's Almeida that picks up the commander as opposed to Obi, who might actually be able to use it. Oh. You always get those great leaders in the games where they don't help you out, don't you? Which is kind of fair, right? In a really close game, I'd hate that to be decided by a random MGL RNG if I was in that game. For spectators, it's always exciting to see, though. Predicted Meryl Streep great leader. Yeah, not bad. When are we gonna see something here from Obi? He knows. He knows that he's basically out of time already, even if he gets a kill now. So what is the thought process? 14 turns left. Yes, Elk moving out with his small stack. Wonder where all the mortar are. Wonder where there's no the road hasn't been reconnected. Bunch of wonders and questions. No additional boats for Obi either. He's now pulling together the troops again and going for that final attempt. I wonder where it's going to go though. Could be anywhere really at this point, but since he doesn't have a lot of time, I feel like he's gonna have to take the shortest route possible. There you go. So well, that was another far apart plant here. Vitco's 2. City in the hills. Barely eroded. Just for the score here. So they're down like what, 60, 65 score? Without Kismic, who again is probably approaching 0 at this point. 12. Okay, well, so he's gonna have like 10 at the end of the game. But still not anywhere near those, what did I say, 60, 65? Don't like the odds here for the northern team, I do not. No, did not also move in north. Elk has a real shot of killing here. Now the army is going to be annoying, unfortunate. But generally, especially like the amount of attack and the amount of mobility there from Elk could be problematic in the end. 12 turns. How fast do they expect that decay to come set in, especially if they attack? I don't know who they're gonna attack it, but if they're gonna attack Twisted Venue, he's the lowest score member on his team. Weird route right now. Wonder where this gonna go. Maybe just around the island, maybe further east. Not quite sure. There we go. We're seeing some movement again here. Let's see what the reactions will be. On both sides, though, the movement is beginning to get interesting. This looks very killable for Elk. So he has the mobility there. He can go Passagardi with the swords and go into Antioch with the horses, for example. That's a possibility. On the other side, Obi also has a lot of mobility in these horses. I wonder if it's going to be enough, though, across the river with all these 2 defense units in there and some defensive bombard to boot. Well, we'll keep an eye on both situations, obviously, as things unfold here. The MPT Strategy Masters Week 1, Game 3. Series is tied right now. This is a big point in the series. Alec is in with the swordsman. Well, 2 of his mounted warriors have been found out. So he takes out the workers. The army is going to be used against the swordsman, is it? Okay, well, he's going to take out those units there. Pillage comes in on the ivory. Well, that's only going to hurt a bit. 11 turns left. Northern team needs a kill here. And to the contrary, them dying currently seems likelier than that actually happening. A lot of units here dying at Pasargade though. Elk losing almost all of his stack there. The army barely hurt in the process, and this is kind of a statement of force from Almeida. It isn't too weak here. It's a decent kill here. Standing on this road with the mounted would be amazing. Could double move potentially as far. Yeah, he could double move into Arbela if this road is unoccupied. Decides to rather go north apparently though, and I think he was just spotted there. I feel like that archer just spotted that mounted warrior stack, so at least Almeida is going to know that something's up. And he's also gonna know what that something smells like. It smells like horse shit. Okay, gets another retreat. That might prompt Almeida to just attack into this again, and then he'll see the stack once more. This isn't unlikely. And south, Obi's still making some maneuvers. He's got that archer stack from earlier, but of course now with the horses, maybe he can pressure the back line this time around. He's cleaned up all the sentries here in the area between the two players, Samaria and Inca. So that could be a point of attack as well, potentially. Ooh, actually we have Akiote going in right now. Is he just hitting Antioch? He's not even crossing the river? Or is he faking? I don't know what's going on right now. He's hitting. The army is taking some damage. There's some movement here. He's blocking roads, but he's not blocking the direct road from Pasargade. Oh, I'm not sure. Arbela could be hit. Antioch, there's a couple of units that have died in there, but it looks like the mounted warriors are almost all wounded badly. So it looks like this attack for it was a really weird one. He just attacked across the river. Now he's going to get cleaned up here, isn't he? 10 turns left. Still has some boating going on, but that water has been found out by Elk. Or has it? We don't know if he's looked over there. It's probably off of his screen, so it's not guaranteed that he's aware. And well, okay. In the east, Obi is sort of holding priority over everything for now. The mounted warriors are as good as dead. I really overestimated the power of this attack, but I also don't think Elk pulled it off too cleanly. Question, what is Obi up to? 10 turns left. I don't think a single kill at this point is enough to win the game. 288 score. Make it 200. Make it 200 with Kismic. The opponents... make it 300 with Kismic. The opponents have 358. Now there's no way. Even with one kill, I don't see there being a way. Even if the kill is on Zardos, I don't think there's a way. That is Samaria, how we know and love it. Finally expanded with all the border expands as well. Forces are being moved further west. I don't know. And now they're found out by the border expand. This is awkward. This is being caught with your pants down in the bathroom. One hand in the forbidden area. Adult entertainment still blasting from your phone. You know it's late at night, 2 a.m. in fact, when those are the analogies that I'm bringing. Oh boy. Can't emphasize enough how tired I am, how much earlier than this I've been going to sleep the last few days. But this is a crucial one, guys. The series is at 1-1. And it seems Suri's team is gonna get a massive upset win here without the captain even. Seems like they're gonna be able to do it on the back of Kismic. Dying early for the second time in a row. Another burn cap here, potentially the last one for tonight in the chat. As Persepolis is again testing their fire alarms. Well, where is that horseman stack going? At this point, probably to Sumeria, because Obi knows the higher score members are the ones that really need to die. But at this point, either doesn't really matter, I don't think. He says there's one boat to Iroquois, maybe he's banking on that kill as well. But yeah, just at the same time, Zardos calls out their moves too. Go 8 turns to go. Obi has been spotted there with the border expand. His boat has been spotted by some Kura. There's another galley coming out south, potentially towards Cusco. Well, who knows? Everything's being streamed down south at this point. Obi has nice vision. I mean, he's doing it about as good as a job as you could at this point. The colony from Alcon the Silks. Wonder why he's taking the far away Silks instead of the ones right outside his border. God, let me know. Archer's still in the opponent's land, but not really threatening anything. Horseman caught in no man's land, having been spotted. Where is that hope gonna come from? Where would it be? His galley too has been scouted, so are there any options left? Horses have been woken up. Gonna be moved here. Moves back? Okay, no, that was just a stack move that looked weird. All good there. This is the point where the only kill of the game has taken place so far. Not sure we're gonna see any more. At this point, the Northern team almost needs 3 kills in order to win the game, so it seems increasingly unlikely. Also good move by Elk to keep the low HP mounted warriors close to the enemy city, so he can't just move out with everything. Zaudo saying the same thing. At this point, an ace, likely the requirement for a Northern victory. Worse for the North than the Civil War in 1863. I don't even know if that's a good year to draw this comparison, but it was right there. I had to do it. You'll have to excuse me on that. Is that another border expand? Did Samaria just get another border expand here? I don't think they did, but if they did, man, that is just unfair. I don't think they did, though. Ooh, it looks like that boat here in the west has gone down, so there's one more galley down here that is, well, not a secret to anybody. Neither is the horseman stack, neither is the archer stack, neither are the immortals over there in the west. This should be it. Northern team should be out of options, should not have the tools to kill all 3 anymore. Slowly but surely, we're having to come to terms with the likely outcome that, yes, Suti's team might take the 2-1 lead in this series. At this point, it seems difficult to imagine it going any other way. Sardo is not going to choke it away. TV also too competent to have this slip away from him at this point. Can't see both of them dying. Oh, Obi knows. Obi knows the situation he's in right now. At this point, relying on Halu, that being Almeida Gomez, getting a kill as well, and that too seems very difficult to imagine. There goes Obi. Seems utterly pointless to attack into Sumer. Gets a rubber band here, somehow. Not sure on that interaction exactly, but yeah, he's gonna just have to send it. And this is just we're done, isn't it? Pointless bloodbath here into a Sumerian city with walls. Telegraphed attack, but he already said, right, this is not his attack by choice. Just wasn't a good angle for him anymore after his initial attack failed, especially. So this is going to fizzle out, isn't it? Well, there's a regular showing on top right now. Gets a promotion though, so scratch that. Did we crash? Whoops, no, okay. Just had a lag there. And there it is. Stardust has held on. Those horses, they can just be honestly torn apart at this point, I think. Can likely just attack into that with Enkidu if he wanted to. Oh, a million 1 HP ones. 1 3 HP one, 1 2 HP one, the rest all 1 HP ones. There. No need to risk it here, of course. It is very attackable though. Boat in the back line. Not going to work out either. Poor Obi man. Well, what else was he supposed to do here? Loose attack so close to killing as well. Like, I didn't do the numbers, but I feel like with just a few more rolls go in his favor, this could be a rather early kill onto Akiote in a quite different game. Still difficult, but definitely playable with Persia Inca against Sumeria Inca. Sadly, we didn't get to see that, but definitely happy about Suti's team stepping up like that. We're gonna have this, well, 2 games that were actually played so far after the cancellation of the first one. Those being split 1-1 is generally good for the tournament, isn't it? 5 turns on the clock. Obi proposing AGG. Not sure what they talk about it. They only play in defensive. That is right, and I think that almost cost them as well. I feel like, especially Zardos, his teammates kind of needed a little bit of pressure on their opponents. I think, but either way, it did work out for them in the end. Who am I to complain? Is that GG's called? It is from Obi. Okay, and so I assume it is agreed. Yep, it was agreed in the end. So that's it for today. Big respect. Both teams grabbing 1 win today. Really good games there. Really exciting. Kismic sorting. So, well, Kismic. Damn, I can't even remember basic English words anymore at this point. Forgive me, guys. Kismic making sure a lot of entertainment was displayed here. Creating some action-packed games. And it's 2-1 for Team Suti at this point, which not a lot of people probably expected after the first 2 days. And tomorrow, according to the schedule, I can't 100% promise this, but according to the schedule here, week 1, if you look at the bottom left corner, games 4 and 5 are planned for tomorrow, for Sunday. 8 p.m. Central Europe, 10 p.m. Central Europe, which would be 2 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern time. This is the planned schedule. But yeah, first 3 games are out of the way. Match point on this first week set for Suti's team. Let's see how and if this continues tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted, announcing when the stream goes live on Twitch, on Discord, and on Steam. So keep a lookout for that, but I've just shown you guys the times so you'll know when stuff goes down. Thanks for coming out today. I'm completely dead. I'll need a good night's sleep now, and I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Hope you had a good time.